What's going on, guys? It's me again, back with another prediction for UFC 299. I'm really excited for this one. This is a fighter's fight. Kevin Holland versus Micheal Venom Page. If you don't know who Micheal Venom Page is, then you've been living under a rock. He's that guy. He shows up on your Facebook with crazy highlight reel knockouts of him dancing and showboating. This is his first fight in the UFC. He's been bebopping around in Bellator for the last 10 years. He's pretty much been fighting tomato cans. Couple good guys in there that he has fought. He did lose to Douglas Lima. He lost his belt in Bellator to him. Got knocked out. But I mean, this guy is a showman of all showmans. He picture Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and dances like Michael Jackson. I mean, this guy literally dances around in the ring, throws his opponents off, and then the next thing you know, he slaps you across the cheek with a foot. So it's going to be real interesting to see how he fares in the UFC. They're not giving him an easy first fight at all with Kevin Holland. Kevin Holland is a straight up gangster, like straight up. I don't think he will probably ever be in the title picture at 170. He fights 170, 185. His first fight in UFC was at 205. Quick story about how much of a gangster he is. He was on the Contender Series, and he won his fight, and the whole time talked trash, just running his mouth, talking to Dana while he was fighting, and he won that fight. Dana still did not give him a contract because of his mouth. He wouldn't shut up, and Dana did not like that for some reason on that night, and said, no, he's got too big of a mouth. And then fast forward a few weeks later, there was a fight with Thiago Santos at 205, and if you don't know Thiago Santos, I mean, he's a beast, and his opponent pulled out, and they could not find anybody to take that fight, and Kevin Holland fights at 170 normally, and Dana White had said to Sean Shelby or one of the matchmakers, he says, call Big Mouth up, see if he wants to take the fight. Now, Kevin Holland wasn't even in the UFC yet, but he took the fight with Thiago Santos on short notice, and he didn't win the fight, but he went in there and made it a 3-round brawl, went to decision, didn't get finished, and that's pretty much how he got into the UFC, is just by taking that scary fight, 2 weight classes up on short notice. So he's not afraid to fight. The problem with Kevin Holland is he fights for the fans. He gives you what you want to see. He's got a black belt in jiu-jitsu and hardly ever uses it. He's been in a few matches where wrestlers drag him to the ground and hold him there the whole time, and it pisses him off. So he pretty much makes deals with other fighters like, hey, you want to make it a stand-up striking battle? I don't know that he's going to do that with Michael Page. If he does, he's probably going to lose this fight. He needs to use everything in his arsenal to be able to beat Michael Page. Use that black belt in jiu-jitsu, try to drag it to the ground. Otherwise, Michael Page is going to be dancing and flashy showboat the whole fight. Whether he knocks Kevin Holland out or not, I'm not sure. Kevin Holland's got a solid chin. I don't think we've ever seen him starched out cold, but if anyone could do it, it would be Michael Page. I mean, I'm serious. Michael Page, he needs Cyborg Santos in the forehead so hard. There's literally, I'll show you, there's pictures of his head being crushed in by a knee. I mean, this guy, when he knocks people out, he hurts them, literally. So it's just going to be such a fun fight to watch. It's going to be hard to predict. If I had to lean one way or the other, I'm going to have to say Micheal Venom Page by knockout, or if he doesn't knock him out, he's definitely going to get a very flashy decision. It's going to, just his antics and the way he fights is probably going to win the judges over. But aside from that, if Kevin Holland was to take this fight, it would probably be by submission. Whether he's going to do that or not. I know with Wonderboy Thompson, he made a deal with Wonderboy to make it a stand-up fight, but towards the end of the fight, he was trying to drag it down and trying to steal those rounds to get it on the judges' scorecards. It didn't happen. He lost that fight by decision, but again, he's gone against Wonderboy, so he's been in there against that similar type of opponent. If anyone could mimic Michael Page at all, it would be Wonderboy, with that lunging karate style, really good at closing the distance. And, even though Kevin Holland is the longer fighter with an 81-inch reach, it's not gonna matter. Kevin Holland, the way he switches stances and uses the reach, Kevin Holland doesn't use the reach like Michael Venom Page does, where he closes distance. He can be 5 feet away from you, and then next thing you know, he's right in front of you or kicking you in the face. So I would have to say it's gonna be Michael Venom Page by knockout. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. Remember, smash that like button, maybe comment down below. If you're new, go ahead and please subscribe. I got 2 more fights this week to put out. Dustin Poirier versus Benoit Saint Denis, and of course the main event, Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Marlon Chito Vera. So you don't want to miss those. Subscribe and hit the bell so you know when my videos are coming out. Again, you guys are, everything to me. Every view, every subscriber just motivates me that much more. So please follow along. Thank you. Have a good day.